my god. You know, you guys would not believe this. I was talking for like 15 minutes and I never pressed record. I was just like, you could have saw my face. I was just like, I felt like a dumbass. I literally felt like a dumbass. But anyways, I was talking about my day. Okay. Where was I? Okay, I went to the mall. I went to PG Plaza. I went to Pentagon City. The funny thing that happened to me at the mall, right? I was on the Metro, right? And I was like scared to go on the Metro because of the swine flu. And because of I'm like one of the paranoid people out there that are scared of getting the swine flu. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Metro, dirtiest place. A lot of people get out here. It's really crowded. So I was just like, oh my gosh. So I was like really like kind of paranoid. So, yeah. So, and anyways, off the swine flu subject. Yeah, and then all of a sudden I was wearing, alright, I'm sorry. I know I'm skipping around, but, I do that. I tend to do that. I have a lot of things to talk about, so I just keep going. But the good thing is, I never have, I'm not born, so at least that was what other people call me. Yeah, so the funny story is what happened to me. I was wearing, sports pants, right? And the funny thing is, this is really embarrassing. My underwear showing through my sports pants. It literally did. And I was just, so embarrassed. My best friend had to tell me, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But the good thing is, I was at an Old Navy, and I happened to get some yoga pants. And I was like, when I got to the other mall, I changed in the bathroom, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And I was like, first I didn't believe her that, that she saw my underwear through there, because I couldn't believe it. It was black sports pants. I was like, how can you see through it? It's not see-through, But apparently she did, because she told me what color my underwear was, which was striped. She was like, it's stripes. And I'm like, maybe that was too much information, but... Okay, I'm sorry about that. Too much info, but okay. Anyways, yeah, so I was just super embarrassed, but luckily it's not like hopefully, it's not like I know anybody on there, but I'm sure some people are like, what the hell? But anyways, yeah, so I changed my pants, and so, the embarrassing situation over with, but it was just funny to look back on. So yeah, and then I went to Sephora, got my eyes done. I trying to remember what it's called. I remember it's Shadow. Was it Shadow? What is this called? You see a lot of, it's in magazines a lot of, oh my god, this is really gonna bug me. Anyways, I really can't remember. So anyways, yeah. The funny thing is, when I was on the Metro train, it was really funny. I was really scared at the same time, so I was really freaked out. The train started rocking. Okay, we're going over a highway, right? You know how the Metro trains go over highways, lakes, grass, Anyways, this is going over a highway. And it started going really slow, rocking side to side, and then it started leaning one side, right? And then it stopped. And I was just like, as it was leaning one side, I was just like, turning my head, looking at the highway, thinking, oh my gosh, what if the thing flips? I'm going to freak out. And it was sitting there for a whole 5 minutes, I shit you not. And it was just really freaky, and I'm scared of heights, so it wasn't, but it was funny afterwards after the train started moving. I was just like, oh, thank you. But anyways, anyways, oh yeah, when I was at the mall, going up the escalators, because the mall I went to, Pentagon City, it's like in Maryland, well, actually it's in Virginia, and of course I'm from Maryland, so you can get to Virginia on the metro train stuff. Anyways, I was like going up the escalator, because this mall has like 4 or 5 floors, right? It's a big mall. And I think it's like 5 floors. So as I was going up to the top floor, I was just like this holding onto the rails like, I'm so scared, you know, like I was like totally scared of heights. So yeah, it was like working. And I was just like, wow. So,